Have some fun. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? What they gonna do? What they gonna do? All right, guys, come on in. Flow money. Flow money. Flow money. Flow money. Flow money. So do I need to do it on there or do they know it? Let's see. Flow money. Flow money. Flow money. It should already be on there. Yes, I am. Now let's see. Flow money. Hey guys, come on in. Oh, we already have somebody on the other platform. Hi over there. Portia Lady, hi over there on FB. Hey guys, come on in. It's Saturday. This is when people get laid back. People get laid back on Saturday. Be like, oh my gosh. You almost forget that you got to go back to work. You almost forget. So listen, let me lend me your ear right quick before y'all go back to work. Hey Gigi. Hey Lisa. Lisa. Hey Lisa, get over here and see this. Hey Julian. Hey Queen. Y'all do me a favor. If you stay or if you leave, hit a like for me, please, because TikTok don't want you to like yourself over here. You can do everything but like yourself. Okay, you can't like yourself. You can't hit the screen. I'm afraid for my cyber life. Anyway, guys, listen, I got something for y'all before y'all go back to work on Monday. Listen, if you want to learn, add on a new high-paying skill. If you want a side hustle, a business, or you just want to learn a new skill that pays the bills, register for my course. Let's start there. Register for my course. Get certified to start your own mobile testing business. You're doing collections of the urine, right? We're doing 1 cup of pee, 1 cup of pee. It's a cup of pee, right? So, guys, get certified as a specimen collector. Start your own mobile testing business, guys. This is your own business. You will not be working for anyone. No one, no one, no one. Cut out the middleman. Flexibility. Set your own hours. Work if you want to work. If you don't, you don't. If you want to go get the bag, go get the bag. If you don't, you don't. And it ain't nobody's business. Okay. So, guys, when you decide, listen, not when you take my course today, when you register for my course today, you will be qualified to do collections. Is my heater too loud? Let me know, y'all. I got my heater on my desk, so I'm a little cold. Let me know if it's overshadowing my voice. Okay. Anyway, when you get qualified and take my course, when you take my course today and get qualified, you will be qualified to do collections for both people, industries that are in transportation. Let's say that DOT as well as non-DOT. DOT is the Department. Hey, Flow Money. DOT is the Department of Transportation. So that's anyone that has a CDL license. So anyone that drives a big truck, anyone that flies a plane, anyone that operates a train, public transportation, as well as school bus, they fall under DOT. Guys, when you get certified to do collections for these industries, you always have the opportunity to get a bag. Why? Because they have their, first of all, mandated by law to get tested. Okay. They have to be enrolled in a consortium. So they have all their employees enrolled in the consortium. The company is enrolled in the consortium. Okay. So anytime industries, the transportation industry, want to expand for pre-employment testing, how many of you have ever went for a job and you had to go get a urine screening or workplace testing? Workplace testing. Anybody? Okay. Pre-employment, that's one. You always have the opportunity to get a bag. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Hello. Random. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Because in these industries, they're getting pre-employment testing, random testing, post-accident, reasonable suspicion, return to duty. They're getting tested every quarter, which is every 3 months in other. So you having this skill under your belt, you always have the opportunity to make money. Guys, hit the like for me, please. It's 5 people on this platform. I should at least have 5 likes. Golly, Chloe. I should at least have 5 likes. Golly. Hit the like. Come on, tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. If you stay or if you leave, hit a like for me, please. Okay. Anyway, guys. So for non-DOT guys, that's gonna be anybody that's in the school district, pipeline, the fire department, law enforcement. This is just different ones. There's so many, right? Anybody that works in the medical field, mental health, substance abuse treatment centers, healthcare, the hospitals, the nursing homes, CNAs, warehouses, oil and gas industry, guys, different trade schools, of course, Amazon, UPS, FedEx, right? Government agencies, even janitors, daycare workers. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so the bread is out here. It's the thing is that this is an untapped market. A lot of people don't even know that they can start their own business or even get certified as independent specimen collectors, because you have people that work for LabCorp, they work for Quest, they work for different, company labs, and they don't even know that they can start their own business. So that's why I get on my platform and I let you guys know. Hold on one second. Chloe, you cool? Is you cool? What's up? You cool? Okay. Is you cool? Just making sure. Oh, Lord. Anyway, y'all pray for you. We got a pet. Lord have mercy. Anyway. Golly. Anyway, guys, when you get certified, your certification will be valid in all 50 states for 5 years. Also, guys, you don't need a physical location to do this. You will be a mobile tester, right? You can do this as a mobile collector. If you want a brick and mortar, you can get one, but you do not need one, okay? My advice is don't go and get a location right away. Stay mobile, because mobile testers are needed. These companies need you to come out to their location to do the workforce collections. Okay, they need you to do the workplace testings for them, because whenever they have to send their employees off site, they're missing out on money. It just really just brings a disruption to their workplace. Thank you so much for the badge. To their workplace. Okay. Matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, guys, the companies that you talk to, they're going to be out of compliance, period, because they're not sending their people off to go get tested. Okay. If they have a project that they're trying to complete, deadlines they have to meet, they're not sending their people off to go get a test. It happens in this field. This is why auditors exist. Auditors exist because people are doing things wrong, not because they're doing things right. Okay, so let's talk about how you get paid. Get your cat, girl. I think she want to play. The cheer got a cat, and the cat think I'm her mama. I'm the baby. The cat think I'm her mama. Anyway, get your cat. Get your cat. Yeah. Get your cat. Anyway, guys, so they exist because companies are doing things wrong, not because they're doing things right, right? So when you show up, guys, you are the solution to their problem. Okay. So let's talk about how do you get paid in this industry, guys. So being that this is your company, the employers will be paying you directly, the employees, these different companies, they will be paying you directly. If you're doing a DOT collection, we're charging anywhere between $125 and up for a DOT collection. Okay. For non-DOT, $55 to $85. After hours, $1,000. Do not leave your house for less than $1,000 after hours. Okay. Don't. Because listen, if someone is calling you after hours, it's not for a pre-employment test. It's not. It's because someone may have had an accident. It's a post-accident. It could be reasonable suspicion. Who knows? But at the end of the day, no lab is open. The labs are closing at 5 o'clock. They're not open on weekends. They're not open on holidays. So they're not calling the labs and they're not open. This is why the labs are partnering with us. So in my training, I have a list of labs that you can partner with. When you partner with the labs, they're going to send you all your supplies for free to do the collection. Depends on which lab that you link up with, but most labs will send you your supplies for free. Okay. These labs are very smart. Every company wants to expand. All companies want to make more money, right? Hello. Yeah, they do. So this is why they partner with us, because they understand that they can't be in New York and Chicago at the same time, right? It will cost the lab billions of dollars to open up 30,000 collection sites. Every lab wants to expand and have that type of reach in different locations, right? But it will cost them a lot of money to do that. So they want to make money without the responsibility. So they partner with us, right? Yeah. And when they partner with us and we send the specimens to them, they charge us a fee for that. So they don't just love us and be like, oh my gosh, we love y'all so much. We want y'all to make some money. No, they're collaboration, okay? We scratching each other's back. You making money, we making money. So the lab is going to charge you a fee to do the analysis for you, right? They send you your supplies. You ship the specimen back. You don't even have to pay to ship the specimen back because they're going to send you your FedEx mailers, prepaid postage to ship it off, okay? So they're going to charge you a fee. Each lab is different. One of my students pays $7. I pay $16. So anyway, you can pay anywhere between $7. You may pay $7. You may pay $10. You may pay $12. You may pay $16. You may pay $18. You may pay $20. You may pay $30. I don't know. It depends on the lab. Okay. When they do the analysis for you guys and you pay them, they're gonna want to be paid, right? I don't know how they want you to pay them. You may be set up on a net 30. I'm set up on a net 30. So that means when my lab send me an invoice, I have to have that invoice paid within 30 days. So guys, you literally don't have to wait 30 days to pay your lab, especially if you know that you're not good with money. Just go ahead and pay your lab. Go ahead and pay them because you're already getting paid up front from the employer. Okay. So you either got paid cash, credit card, debit card, Stripe, Square, PayPal, right? Maybe you should, ain't no maybe, you should also have a business bank account set up. In my training, I'll show you guys how to do all that. But you have a business bank account set up. The company may want to write you a check. That way you can accept the check. Or if you set up a business bank account, you can go through authorize.net or Shopify and connect your credit card merchant through Shopify, right? So that way you can take credit cards under your own company name, right? No, you can with pay. I don't really like PayPal and stuff like that. I really don't. But it's really up to you. But at the end of the day, make sure you setting your business up as a business. You do not need a LLC to do this. You can start off as a sole proprietorship, but you do need to be set up as a business. So if you go to irs.gov, get your EIN number, then that's where you can set your business up as a sole proprietorship. Okay. I always tell people to wait. You can wait. Okay, I don't understand the question. Anyway, if you wait to get your I always tell people to wait because first of all, you want to make sure that you're going to take this business seriously, right? Some people start something and they quit as soon as they start. 2, you want to at least make your first $1,000. Make your first $1,000, then talk to a CPA and see how you want to structure your business or the smartest way to structure your business. Also, guys, you may decide that you want to be set up as a nonprofit because in this industry, there's so many different niches that you can get off into, re-entry programs, especially if you decide to be an instructor. And now you have that resource and the qualification to be able to train other people to get certified to start their own businesses, right? So you may decide that you want to be set up as a nonprofit, or you may decide that you want to be an incorporation. I don't know, right? But If you start off as a sole proprietorship, if you upgrade, you'll only pay that charge to upgrade. Versus if you decide, okay, I want to be an LLC, and then you be like, oh damn, now I want to be a corporation. Now you got to pay for that. You see what I'm saying? So boom. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's okay to take your time. It's not going to stop you from starting this business if you set up as a sole proprietorship. Okay, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just letting you know. Other information is in my training. Okay, guys, when you get into the course, there is written exams, training material that you have to go over, and then there's a final exam that you have to take for both DOT and non-DOT. Guys, it's not hard. It's very simple. I have people that register for my course and they pass that within an hour of registering. From an hour within sign it up. Because it's not hard, guys. You have to make at least an 86% on your final exam. Everything is digital. You go in, you take the test, it gives you a score. You get the score. Myself or my team will receive the score via email. If you don't pass, go right back in there and take it again. But there should be no reason you don't pass that test because it's so easy. Okay, but if you don't, just go right back in there and take it. It's no charge to retake the test. But if you're going to that saying any, meeny, miny, mo, you're not gonna pass. Okay, you know that. But if you really study the information, you're gonna pass it because I have pop quizzes, literally everything throughout that final exam. It's not hard, guys. It's really not. Listen, go look at my testimonials. People say the third grader can pass the test, and they can. Okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, once you're done with the final exam, there is a mock exam that you have to take, a mock proficiency exam. Okay. That's where you're going to learn how to do these different collection scenarios: temperature out of range, shy bladder, don't refuse to sign, uneventful. Okay. When you study those, the longest video, because you're learning via video format. Also, in the training, you're going to receive the DOT guidelines. In that training, in that guidelines, guys, it shows you step by step how to do the collections as well. So if you're a person that you learn better by reading, boom, it's in the guide. If you learn better in video format, boom, it's in the video. Either way it goes, you're learning. Okay. And you have to have that guide with you everywhere you go. Anyway, once you went over that material, you've studied it, you're ready to go, you're going to go in our training group, which is on the school app, SKOOL. You will be in my training community. Okay, my training community. And you will go to my calendar link to schedule your mock exam. You and I will meet via Zoom. We will meet and you will demonstrate to myself that you can do these collection scenarios: temperature out of range, shy bladder, don't refuse to sign, uneventful. Okay. You will do the uneventful twice, 2 times. Easy peasy. Not hard at all. Okay. Once you're done with that, you go back into the community. I literally have everything in order, step by step. This is what you do next. Now, this is what you do. Now, this is what you do. Now, this is what you do. So you're going to go in there and it says, hey, this is what you do before you start calling the labs, right? Now you're ready. You've taken the mock, you passed the mock. Now you go set up your business the way it's supposed to be set up. Now you contact the labs, okay? I also have training in there showing you how to get clients as well, guys. If you guys want to start tapping into government contracts, I have training in there. So if you want to set up get your cage number, then you can do that. If you want to start bidding on government contracts, but hold your horses. You don't want to start doing that up front. Unless, if you've never done this business before or anything like that, then you probably want to wait before you start getting off into government contracts, okay? Because you have to realize with government contracts, it's going to be a lot of people. They may want you to, test 2,000 people, 3,000 people, 1,000 people. You just don't know, right? Are you ready to do that as a one-man show? No. Let's just keep it real. You are not, okay? So you want to wait on that. Be okay with your 5 to 10 customers per week, right? 3 customers per day, 120, and you're charging 125 per customer, do the math. Add up how much do you want to make a month, right? How do you want to do this? But if you do 3 customers per day and you're only working Monday through Friday, hello, 3 customers a day, Monday through Friday, 125, that's 60 customers per month, that's $7,500 per month. Is that right? 7,500. Is that right? Did I add that up right? Let me see. Let me see if I added it up right. Let me see. What I say? 125 times 6. Yeah, 7,500 per month, right? If you like, well, I only want to make like times 5 times 4. Yeah, I only want to make about $5,000 a month. And that's 2 customers per week, Monday through Friday. Guys, that's not hard to accumulate in this industry, right? Like one of my students, she got registered, which I have a whole lot of testimonials, guys. I have so many. I try to post them on my page as much as I can. I do have a few of them, some under testimonials on my profile. Okay. So she registered, she got certified on August 21st. She literally 2 days after she got certified, she got a call to come and do some tests at the bus company. I think she said it was like 30. I got the testimonial here, it's on my page. But she wasn't even she hadn't even got a lab set up yet. But what Yolanda was doing, she was marketing her business before she even got certified. She was working a job. She was marketing her business before she got certified. She got a call to come do the test. She linked up with another young lady in my class that took my training, and she helped her because she already had her lab set up. So they was able to collaborate and get this done, guys. The money out here. Like, it's out here, man. You just gotta go get it, bro. Like, it's crazy. You just gotta market your business.
We got certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 32 people needed to set up testing. Testing 18 people. We did about 12 DOT. The other one was 9 DOT. That was 15. That was 1586, right? So good. I see that money come through my lock in. So for 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work.
That happened so fast for you. And I was like, Yolanda was standing on some law, baby, law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed and heart. Listen, she was on it, she was marketing. Like, that's the type of energy that you gotta have out here.
The money is out here. That was an easy $1,500 for 3 hours of work.
Right.
What do you make that?
Take it to yes. Mm-hmm. You said yes, God,
money. My money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make a way. He did just that. I'm thankful, I'm grateful. Yeah, you're on the board. You're trying to work above the people, want to work for yourself.
And I was saying, I don't sell courses, I create winners. Period.
Winners. Period.
Go to my profile, look at more testimonials. Anyway, that was Yolanda. And let me tell you something else. This is why I always tell you guys this is the perfect time for you to learn a new skill while you are at your peak. While you're working your job, this is the perfect time to learn a new skill. You got a job, you got money coming in, you chill, you're not anxious, right? So you're learning a new skill while you're working. Yolanda, and she said it on another one of my lives, I'll probably post it. She lost her job on Tuesday. She was already marketing her business. She got certified. She had already did tests, close to 30 already. She lost her job on Tuesday. Out of nowhere, she got fired on Tuesday. She got fired at 3 p.m. on Tuesday. Guess where she was at 7 p.m.? Doing another collection. That's where she was, right? So she was like, when they fired her, she was like, thank you so much, because they were holding her back. She couldn't fully go out here and run her business the way she wanted to, right? Because, they holding her back from 8 in the morning to whatever time she got off, right? So this is why I tell y'all, this is the perfect time. Don't let these jobs take all your energy, your youth. You giving them everything. And she was like, damn, they weren't even paying her that much anyway. You know what I'm saying? But she's like, She making way more. That one collection that she did when she got fired from her job, she made more than that from that one collection that she did that night, the same day she got fired. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, the bread is out here. Don't let these jobs take your whole everything. They want too much and they don't even pay enough. So, this is the perfect time to add on a skill. Everybody not going to learn a new skill or start a business after they lose a job. That's just not how we work. That's not how we work, right? That's not how most people work, right? You lose your job, you're trying to go find another job right off top because you got bills coming in. That's just how it is. It's a hamster wheel. Boom, circle, circle. Let me jump off. Let me get back on. Let me you have to keep going, right? So, baby, don't sleep on yourself. Don't sleep on yourself when it comes to this, guys. And it's so untapped. This industry is so untapped. I've been doing this for 2 years. I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg yet, guys. There's so many people. I'm a trainer. I love training. I love mentor. That's what I do. But don't get, as y'all can see, I don't just sell courses, baby. I create winners. Hello, don't get it twisted. I love training, just like any other college, trade school that people go to get qualified, certified, get degrees, or what have you, so they can get a job. On this end, I know that people gonna have work. There's people out here right now with degrees and cannot find a job. Hello, with a degree, master degrees. I put one guy, he said he graduated from Yale. He filled out 300 applications and cannot find a job. You got to stop begging for these people to feed you when you can go out here and get your own food, period. You can create your own seat. Build a table, baby, and invite other people. Hello, build a table and invite other people. And this is what I'm doing. I built the table and I'm able to reach back and pull other people with me. Okay? Boom. Anyway, guys, if you want to get certified as a specimen collector, it's only $400. Payment plans are available. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. This is for grown people that's sick and tired of working for other folks. Period. AI is taking over. Yeah. AI is taking over, people losing their job. Over 300,000 Black women have lost their jobs since July. Over 180,000 Black men have lost their jobs since July. Hello, what does that tell you? Y'all stop playing. Don't be complacent. Stop playing. Hello. Payment plans available, Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. If you want to be a specimen collector plus a trainer, hello, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself. That's $600. As an instructor, you can train your own employees for expansion. Every company wants to expand your operation. You can do that. Hello. You can train other people, employees. Start your own virtual training center from the comfort of your own home. Hell, open up a training facility if you want to. Hello, sell your own courses as another stream of income. You open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as an instructor. Guys, lock in, tap in. Any questions? I'm getting ready to go. Any questions? Any questions? Linktree in my bio to register for the course. If you guys want to add on other high-paying skills, you want to add on oral, I have that. If you want to add on hair, I have that as well. It's about getting certified as a mobile collector. Listen, RBL, I got something coming for you. I have my training dropping. Listen, that's why I tell you, ABC, I'm always creating. I'm always learning. I'm always spending money for education to learn more so I can go out here and make more money and not work for other people. Okay. Yes, I have my training dropping where you can do the alcohol testing. You poured it out of it, girl. You poured it out. I listen to the people. And guess what? You don't need no $1,500 machine either. I listen to the people. I put my ear to the street. I know everybody can't afford a $1,500 machine. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't afford a $1,500 machine, a $2,500 machine. I listen to the people, and this is why I didn't put out bad at first, because I'm like, the machine costs a lot, and when people get ready to do their mock, you have to be they need the machine in order to do the mock exam. You see what I'm saying? So I got you, girl. ABC, always be creating, always be learning through knowledge and understanding. A man creates wealth. Hello, I'm so excited. Listen, one thing about me, I'm gonna always be creative, baby. I'm gonna invest in myself. I don't care. Because I cannot go work for nobody else. I can't do it. I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start. For one thing, I know they'll fire me. That's one thing I know. I know they'll fire me, baby, because they got me messed up already. Let me tell you something. I don't care. Baby, I go clean houses for $15. I create a course and sell it for $1 before I go and work for somebody else. I don't care. Listen, if you want to stay out of the struggle, guys, you got to have some to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Hello? So many of you guys have so much creativity. You have witty ideas that you're not putting out. Where's your link in your bio? Where's your link in your bio? People want to know how to grow their hair. People want to know how to clear their skin. People want to know how to lose weight the healthy way, gain weight the healthy way. People want to know how to meditate. There's so many things that you should be teaching people. Where's your link in your bio? You got trillionaires out here. You trying to tell me you think you can't make no change, no money out here? It's trillionaires. There's trillionaires out here. You need some to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Rich people solve expensive problems. Remember that. Rich people solve expensive problems. My new training will be dropping soon. Period. Okay. Anyway, guys. But that is it for today. If you guys don't have any questions for me, go to the link tree in my bio, download my free guide on how to start a mobile testing service. And also go to the link tree in my bio and register for the course. This is the type of thing you register now, ask questions later. I'm just saying, it ain't going nowhere. This is a recession-proof business. I don't care what's going on out here in this world. I don't care how many people losing their jobs. I don't care how many people getting laid off. This is a recession-proof business. It's not going anywhere. It's federally mandated by law, that these industries get their employees tested, period. If trucks stop moving, the world stops. Hello? I don't care what plane in the air, what train on the track, what bus you see on the road. If them trucks ain't bagging that product up to that dock, the world stops. So, baby, it's a no-brainer for me to tap into an industry where I know ain't going nowhere. Hello, trucking is never going anywhere. That's why it was no thing for me to come offline for 2 years and start a trucking company with my husband. Hello, because these companies, they gonna write the check. These companies, they gonna swipe the card. These companies, they gonna send their wire transfer. Period. They ain't gotta wait until they get paid next week and next month to spend no money. If you sick and tired of waiting on your check before you can make a move, you need to register for this course because you're getting tapped into an industry where you're connected to businesses that have millions of dollars. That little money that you charging them, that we charging them out here, is nothing. That's change. It's nothing to them. Companies understand it takes money to make money. Hello? And you need to understand it takes money to make money. This is why they continue to grow. And because they continue to grow, we continue to grow. We continue to add on skills that these companies need. They need hair. They need oral. They need alcohol testing. Yeah, they need all of these things. Hello? Consumers need DNA. Y'all go register for go get on my DNA waiting list. ABC. Also, if your mindset is jacked up and you're trying to figure out why the hell you a good person and you constantly working but still struggling, my Kingdom Code mentorship is now open. It's only $5 a month, right? Learn how to survive in this world standing on principles, okay? This is going to help you with money, business, relationships, whatever. But you got to stand on principle. Go to my Kingdom Code mentorship community. It's only $5 a month. Link tree in my bio. ABC, I'm always creating. Hello, what y'all doing? What's going on? Hello, join the community. You may need that because some of y'all want to start businesses, but you're scared. You just living your life in fear instead of living life of principles. You got to have a life of principles. You got the man-made law, you got the law of the land, and you got God's law, right? God's principle. I follow God's principle for my life. It ain't got nothing to do with being perfect. It ain't got nothing to do with religion, because I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. It ain't got nothing to do with who you are, who you think you are. It ain't got nothing to do with praying 12 times a day and fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with your emotions, because principle does not respond to emotions. Principle responds to principle only. Hello? So if you're not doing things by principle, you're not going to unlock nothing. You want to figure out, how come I've been working out my life. I'm a good person. I do this. I mind my business. I pray. But you're not following principle. You can be gifted and still struggle. You can be saved and still struggle. If you're not following principle, you will not enter into the promise of God. Hello. So people will say, "Oh, Portia, you're blessed." No, I have entered the principle of God. Now, God gives grace, mercy, and favor. Thank you, Lord. But principle is something that you earn. It's not given. Hello. So the grace that God gives me, thank you, thank you, thank you. The favor that God gives me, thank you, thank you, thank you. The mercy, oh, thank you, Lord, that God gives me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But the principles, I have to earn them, and they're incorruptible. Nobody can corrupt the system. God's system. Can't nobody corrupt that. You got to wake up and choose to stand on principles every day. When that mental mind play come along and try to tell you what you can't do and you got to understand the principle that you're standing on and activate in principle and know how to use your power, which is your tongue, your words, hello, over your life, over your situation, over your business, over whatever. You got to learn to use your power because it's yours. Your words hold power. Hello. 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 No machine needed, baby. Not a one. Not a one, no print, no look. Don't think you print this on paper. Pen and you got a pen. That's all you need. Yeah, all you need is a pen, girl. All you need is a pen, period. And listen, girl, these back course is about $1,400. And you got to pay $1,400 for the course. This one company that I was looking into going through to get certified, $1,400 for the course, and then but the machine was $1,500. They had one for $1,500 and they had one for $2,800. That was a huge drop. I mean, a huge jump from $1,500 to $2,800. For the machine. No machine needed. It's DOT approved. No machine needed, and it's DOT approved. Let's get it. How much have you seen back courses for? Let me know what you've seen yours for. Let me know. Drop it below. Drop it below. Leave it in the comments. 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 No, y'all check this out though. But listen, for those of you, let me come down some. So for those of you that want to get into this business, right? You're going to have to market your business. Point blank independent. If you're quiet, you're broke. There's so many ways for you to market your business. You can do paid marketing or you can do free marketing. Free marketing. Anyway, either way it goes, it still ain't free because you still going to have to, if you show up to people, place a business, you still got to use some gas. But if you're calling, hello, that's free. That's about the only free way. Because even if you do a paid, word of mouth. If you do like a job fair or something like that, you're still paying for a vendor's booth. But ways that you can market: pamphlets, business cards, your QR codes. In my training, I do have free marketing strategies though, that way. But you got to do some work. At the end of the day, don't think you're finna sit on your hands and not do no work. Like this, it's work. We do more working for ourselves than we do for other people. Like, come on now, you're gonna have to work. There's no cushion over here. If we don't work, we don't eat. I don't post on social media, be like, oh my gosh, I have my own business, guys. Look, isn't this nice? Isn't this cool? I don't do that. I'm working. Like, it ain't. I didn't decide to start my own company for aesthetics. I started my own company because I got tired of being broke. Hello, I got tired of being broke. In the same effort that I was putting into somebody else's dream and their vision, I put it into myself. And I work over here. This is what I have to do. I spend money on ads. I put my money where my money's supposed to be. I tell my money what to do. You got to tell your money what to do. If you tell your money to bring you something to eat, your money gonna bring you something to eat. Hey, money, here, go buy me these shoes, make me look cute. Buy me this jacket, make me look cute. Buy me these pants, make me look cute. That's what it's gonna do. I say, here, money, go bring me back more money. Money can be a horrible master or a loyal servant. How are you gonna use your money? How you gonna lose it? It's gonna grow wings and fly. King Stomach gonna win anyway. King Stomach always wins. Hello, buying Chick-fil-A and Chipotle and Cava and all the Wingstop and the Crab Shack and all the seafood bowls, like all of that. King Stomach is going to win. Hello. Okay. So you have to be willing to market your business. Chamber of Commerce, Black Chamber of Commerce. Hello. Radio, Billboard, Facebook, right? Yolanda got her first 18 collections with a Facebook post. That's free advertisement. You know, with a Facebook post, letting the companies know that you're going to offer a free random or maybe a free compliance check, right? You can offer one free random per location to get your foot in the door, because guess what? They have more than one employee, right? So you're offering them one free random. They got 20 employees. You do one for free. You charging them for the other 19, right? This your business. Let's do the math. This your business. You can charge them whatever you want to charge them. Okay, what is this? You can charge them whatever they want to charge. So if you charging them for 19 people, let's say it's DOT, you can say, okay, I'm gonna do it for 80. That's 15, 20. Okay, if you be like, you know what? Oh, I really need to make some money real quick. 50. If you charge them 50, that's $950 minus what you got to pay the lab. Don't forget you got to pay the lab. So make sure you always take that cost off the lab. But at the end of the day, this your business. You can charge whatever you want to charge. You got some people that may charge $50, $40, $30, $60. It's their business. They can charge whatever they want to charge. No one's telling you what to charge. You can charge whatever you want to charge. At the end of the day, these companies got money. They don't really care about they don't care about all that. They care about who's available. Are you available? Thank you. Whoever answers the phone wins in this industry, right? So many people on the outside looking in, they'll feel like, oh, well, why would a company want to deal with me? Because you're available. It don't matter how big you are, how small you are, how long you've been in business, how you look. They don't care. Whoever answers the phone wins. Who's ever Googleable, whoever they've gotten information from. You may have sent them some type of correspondence in the past. Okay, let me contact these people. The accident happened in the middle of the night when all the labs, maybe they Googling near me. Hello? What they Googling? Drug testing near me. Near me. That's how my student, when she did the helicopter, it was a helicopter crash. They Googled drug testing near me. And she answered the phone. Hello, she answered the phone. So she made over $1,800 for 3 collections because she's dealing with a business. How many hours do you have to work to make $1,800? How many hours do you have to work to make $1,800? Comment below. How many hours do you need to work to make $1,800? Right? Some people got to work what? A month to make $1,800? You see what I'm saying? So you just putting yourself in position to make more. You may not want that. Then listen, I'm sure it was never on your bingo cards to start a mobile testing business, but I'm sure what was on your bingo card was making more money than what you make now. And that money is just going to help you fund your dreams whatever it is that you want to do. But you need money to fund dreams. Unless it's just something you only want to see in your mind. You don't want to see it nowhere else. You need money to fund dreams. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all I know is when you start something new, it gives birth to new money-making ideas, new witty ideas, right? But it all starts with a yes. You have to be willing to say yes. This wasn't on my bingo cards either, right? Being is that I was in trucking, it gave birth to this because I was trying to find out how to be a consortium. Because I'm like, damn, these people, a bag gonna always chase them. Because we always got to pay them. We always got to go get a drug. We always got to go get a test, right? A bag. I'm like, let me find out how to be a consortium. Because they get money from us every year. Every time we had to go get a test, they take the money out of my account. So I'm like, damn. they making a bag. So upon my research, I found out about this. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I can do this then because I can show other people how to get a bag too. That's me. I have to be helping people. That's my purpose. That's what I'm passionate about. So that's why I choose to train. Because I'm gonna tell you, if I was out here doing this full time, y'all wouldn't hear from me. And I'm just gonna keep it real. Because when I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag. Y'all not from here for me. That's why when I left online to do trucking, my people, my tribe was like, Portia, what's up? Where you at? You gonna put out a dispatch course or what's up? You gonna show us how to get to this money? They was like, what's up, Portia? Come on. Right? I was MIA for 2 years. When I'm in my bag, I'm in my bag. It's just, it is what it is. I ain't got time to step away to help nobody. Okay, because I'm in my bag. And I'm just keeping it real. Because listen, I know I'm missing out on money. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm missing out on money not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of money out here. But I like to do what I'm passionate about, right? I ain't got to chase money because I am money. I ain't worried about no money. I am money. I get paid by default for doing what it is that I like. You know what I'm saying? I love when I put something out and my people come back and say, Portia, I was able to do this. I was able to accomplish this. I was able to buy this. I was able to do, like, I have so many testimonials of the amount of people that I have helped throughout the years. Everything I touch turns to gold, right? And it's impossible to be connected to me and not get a BAG. Hello? It's impossible. Everybody that link up with me, get a bag. The only way they don't get a bag is if they don't want to, because I can't make you do the work, but I'm putting it out there. The blueprint, here it is. This is all you need to do. And I'm putting it together, so I'm always dropping gems. When I put something out, it got to make sense, period. It got to make sense. Y'all, hold on. Let me let y'all hear now. This ain't for DOT. This is when I started drop shipping. I went way to China, got resources so my people can get to a bag. This is what I do. I don't just talk about it. I'm about it. When I say I want my people to win, I'm going to move that way. I move as such.
I got to calm down because I said I wasn't going to cry. I said I wasn't going to cry, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this awesome opportunity. I've been in online marketing for over 2 years. I've never had $1,000 day. I met Portia. I've been following her since MCA. I followed her with my econ. I followed her with just everything she do. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm sure she don't understand or don't think that people are looking, but I was the one that was looking. When she came with this opportunity, I hopped on it. And I said I wasn't going to cry. But Friday, I hit my $1,000 day. And it was all because of what she taught me.
Period. Y'all ready?
No, for real, Portia, I really appreciate it, girl, because, last year I was in a really bad place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. To even put on this opportunity to invest in myself and spend $50 funky to look at $50. Yes, didn't know if I had the money to spend it. Didn't know if I was gonna get any of it back. Like, this is a live testimony of investing in yourself, not knowing where to get the money from, finding the money, and buying a house. Like, I went from selling bags to buying a house. Oh my God, Portia, thank you. I'm about to cry, but I love it. And I appreciate you so much, because without you, none of this would have been possible.
On my profile to get more testimonials for my DOT students. But guys, everything I touch, it's impossible to be connected to me and not to get a bag. That's it. That's all. You don't get a bag, it's clearly because you don't want one. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you do, you have to work. It's not going to fall in your lap. You have to be willing to do the work. You got to say yes. You have to put yourself, you got to give God something to bless. Point blank in the period, right? You got to put yourself in position to win. You can't sit around and continue to be complacent when you see what's going on out here. AI is taking over. I've been saying this for years. AI is taking over. AI gonna replace people. These companies will spend millions of dollars to save trillions in the long run because they experiment with AI, right? They're doing a lot of experimenting with AI so they can replace people. I seen a 3D concrete machine, right? They want to replace the people that laid concrete to build homes and buildings. But the only way you'll be replaced is if you're working for a company. They're replacing people. You being your own boss, no one can replace you. So you got to put yourself in position to win, but it all starts with a yes. No, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know. We never know. I don't be knowing either. But I just know failure is not an option for me. I don't think about failure. I don't think about what I can't do. Baby, I wake up every morning to thrive. Hello? I wake up every morning to thrive. Period. So thinking what I don't think about that. Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. I have to get the knowledge. I have to get the understanding. Hello? Hey, Bree. In order to create the wealth, it don't just fall in my lap. You see what I'm saying? So I start something new. Okay, I make a little money, and it constantly goes up and constantly goes up because I'm getting the knowledge and the understanding, and I'm constantly sowing seeds into whatever I'm doing. I sow seeds every day. That gives me a predictive result. It's a seed. When you go to work, you're sowing your seed and you're getting a check. But the check that they give you has a cap. They're not giving you what you're worth. They're not. They're capping you off. They say, okay, to us, you're worth $12 an hour. To us, you're worth $15 an hour. To us, you're worth $17 an hour. To us, you're worth $25 an hour or $34 an hour, right? They're putting a cap on you, but you can cut that middleman out and make money from multiple ways, not just one. I know how to do so many different things because I invest to learn new things. So I don't have to ever run back to a job. God made me a creator. So I continue to create. Oh, Lord, especially within the last 2 weeks. Lord have mercy. I've been creating so much. I'm like, dang, why am I creating so much? You see what I'm saying? But it's because when I created y'all get on my DNA wait list because it's gonna be dropping soon. But anyway, when I created my DNA training, I put so much quality and clarity in it. Right? When I put out my DNA, I took 3 DNA courses. 3. I took 3 DNA trainings because I was searching for understanding, clarity. There was none. Like, okay, you can make a lot of money with DNA, but how can I make it if I have no knowledge and no understanding? There's no clarity here, right? I've seen the videos probably like anybody else seen the videos. How I made $600 in 30 minutes, right? We all see those videos, but then I get the training and there's no value. Like, where is it? Mind you, I was trained to train, and all I was given was a 2-minute video. What the hell is this? So you've trained me to train other people. So what am I doing? Right? So when I put out my DNA training, I sold eight people registered for my course the day I put out my DNA training. I took it down. I was like, no, because something's not right. Something's missing. If I was hungry about money, I could have just kept it up because the DNA training is the same across the board. They didn't know something was missing, but I knew something was missing. So that don't sit right with me because I don't duplicate failure. I don't do that. I create winners. Point blank in the period. Right? I took it down. I immediately contacted the people that purchased my training, sent them my link so they can book a one-on-one with me for free, of course, so we can do some one-on-one training while I work on my DNA curriculum. Hello? So I spent time, money. I spent over $7,000 creating my DNA training. Hello? So the quality and the clarity is called the law of proportional return. The clarity and the quality of the seed affects the speed and the harvest the speed and the abundance of the harvest. Anyway, because we was talking about why I'm creating so much, God is giving me a lot of more downloads to create. I'm like, dang, why am I creating so much? Because I'm now in the law. I'm now benefiting from the law of multiplication because of everything that I put into my DNA training. Guys, y'all don't understand. Yeah, God definitely, I was definitely on some kingdom time. God gave me some kingdom time, okay? But I get mental mind play like anybody else. I get intrusive thoughts. It's a self-paced course. I get intrusive thoughts like anyone else. What I created, I just was searching to make it better, just more understanding, more clarity. I'm like, this isn't right. So because I was searching for clarity and understanding for other people, God gave me download instructions, and I went with every instruction, and I was obedient, right? But I got mental. What you doing that for? Look, these are intrusive thoughts. Why are you doing that? Nobody gonna buy that. Why would anybody buy that for you? You're not good enough to create that. Like so many different intrusive thoughts that I received, but I stood on principle through the process. You see what I'm saying? And because it's all about completion and playing full out. Finish what you started. Finish what you started. Right? I cried. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why does, this don't make sense? Because guys, I was creating and doing things that I really didn't even understand why I was doing it. I'm like, why am I doing this? It don't even make sense. I don't get it. But I just kept going. And then I understood. I'm like, oh, okay. I understand now. You see what I'm saying? So there was a lot of stuff that I had to do. And I wasn't like, oh, I don't believe in it. So I'm gonna wait to see if anybody gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait to see if I'm gonna have customers. I spend my own money. I didn't put something out and say, okay, when I get the money, then I'll buy it. No, I spent my own money, right? I stood out law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed time and harvest, law of honor. Baby, I stood on a lot of principles to complete it. And because I did it, play full out, I'm now in the law of multiplication. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. So that's why I've created so much more. I'm like, damn. I'm like, where is all this coming from? Why am I creating so much? Right? If you're faithful, that's another one. Hello? Law of stewardship. When you're faithful over a little, God will make you rule over much. You see what I'm saying? But so many people, what is that? So many people, they want to see it now. They want to be able to see with their natural eyes what they're working for. Like they want to, they have to see it now. They have to, okay, I want to make sure. Like, come on, man. Any building, any company that you're working for, they ain't have to wait and see if they had to do what they had to do. They ain't know if people gonna show up for work or not. They ain't know if they was gonna hire people or not. They don't know. You just have to do the work. You see what I'm saying? You just got to do the work. I'm applying a principle. I'm not worried about anything else. I am protected. I am health. I am wealth. I'm abundance. And I always make it. Like, that's what I speak every day. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I ain't thinking about nothing else, because the way God gave me that download, ain't no way God ain't gave me no download and gave me no something to create to embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't worried. My husband like, are you doing the numbers? Do you know how much money? I didn't even know. I'm like, no, I wasn't even doing the numbers. I'm just working. Whatever it is, I'm paying it. It didn't matter to me. You see what I'm saying? My whole life, but you got to do your numbers. You got to see what you're spending, because you know you don't want to undercut yourself in it. Which he was right, but I'm just doing it, baby. I'm just locked in. And when I looked up how long it takes to create what I've created, 2 to 3 years to do it. Sometimes longer. I didn't miss a step. I didn't skip a step. I did everything. I was just on kingdom time, where that is when God collapsed time. So something that it would take someone 3 to 5 years to complete, you can do it in a small amount of time. I did it in 4 months. I did a lot of work. When I went to look at it, I was like, damn. Like, even looking at the steps, looking at everything that had to be done, overwhelmed me. But I did every step. I didn't do that before I started the project. I just did it. Okay, this will need to be done. I just did. Anyway, what is that? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. What is it? I'm gonna go. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you want to register for my course, click the link tree in my bio to get started. Download the frequently asked questions, how to start a